In the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, off the northwestern coast of Scotland, lie the remote Flannan Isles, a cluster of rocky outcrops, some say, whispered about for their eerie mysteries. The most haunting of these tales occurred over a century ago and involves the disappearance of 3 lighthouse keepers, an event dripping with intrigue and wrapped in enigma. Our story unfolds in December of 1900. The Flannan Isles, particularly the largest among them known as Eilean Mòr, were bracing against the unforgiving winds and ceaseless churn of the sea. Perched atop this isolated isle stood a lighthouse, a solitary beacon in the tempestuous night. Under the responsibility of the Northern Lighthouse Board, it housed 3 men who were tasked with ensuring its light shone unfaltering: James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur. On December 15, 1900, a passing vessel reported that the lighthouse was eerily dark, a foreboding signal in the darkness. It was only on December 26th when a relief vessel, the Hesperus, could finally approach due to the fierce weather. Upon arrival, the scene was unsettling. Captain James Harvey, alongside his crew, found the lighthouse conspicuously silent. No keeper emerged to greet the men, a breach of protocol that immediately sparked concern. As the crew investigated, they found the door locked, but no response came from within. Once inside, they discovered a half-eaten meal on the kitchen table and an overturned chair, frozen in time, as if abandoned in urgency, hinting at a swift departure. The logs were puzzling as well. Thomas Marshall had recorded that severe winds, the likes of which we have never seen before, surrounded the island on December 12th, despite other reports indicating calm weather. There was no explanation for the abrupt halt in entries post-December 15th. All foul play seemed doubtful. The only 2 oilskins, protective gear against the harsh elements, were missing while the 3rd remained. This indicated that only 2 of the 3 keepers had exited the lighthouse intentionally into the brewing storm. Theories abounded. Were they swept away by a rogue wave while trying to secure equipment in the turmoil? Or perhaps they were victims of insanity, a possibility under the crushing isolation. No formal conclusion was reached. The men vanished without a trace, leaving behind nameless fears and questions. Subsequent lighthouse keepers reported unnatural tales of haunting presences and invisible whispers. The ground where human attempts to unravel nature's cruelties faltered remains to this day a site of speculation and awe. The mystery of the Flannan Isles is a reminder of the stark and unforgiving nature of the remote corners of our world and the human characters that become their markers, lost to time but not to memory. In the end, perhaps it is a testament to the unknown, a story that rests not only at the junction of reality and myth, but also speaks to our enduring fascination with the inexplicable and the sea's unyielding power over man's tenuous control.